everyone, it's me, Miral. Today we're going on an adventure into the world of geometry. We're going to explore something super cool called angles. Are you ready? Let's go. So what exactly is an angle? Well, it's like a secret code that tells us how much something is turning. Imagine you have a slice of pizza. See how the two sides of the pizza slice meet at a point? That point is called the vertex, and the space between the two sides is the angle. The bigger the slice, the bigger the angle. Angles are everywhere, even in our homes. Think about a clock. As the minute hand moves, it creates different angles with the hour hand. A small angle means it's just a few minutes past the hour, while a bigger angle means more time has passed. Isn't that neat? Now, let's look around the room. Can you spot any angles? How about that open book on your desk? The two pages of the book form an angle where they meet at the spine. The wider you open the book, the bigger the angle becomes. Angles are essential in building houses too. The roof of your house has an angle to let the rain slide off. If there were no angles, the water would just stay on top, and that wouldn't be good, right? Even when you fold a piece of paper in half, you're creating an angle. Now that we know what angles are, let's learn how to measure them. To measure angles, we use a special tool called a protractor. It looks like a half-circle ruler with numbers on it. To measure an angle, first, we line up the bottom line of the protractor with one side of the angle. Then, we make sure the little dot in the middle of the protractor is right on top of the vertex. See how the other side of the angle lines up with a number on the protractor? That number tells us how big the angle is. The unit we use to measure angles is called degrees. We write it with a tiny circle after the number, like this degree. Just like we have different types of toys, we also have different types of angles. Let's meet them. First, we have the acute angle. It's small and cute, just like its name. Acute angles are smaller than 90 degrees. Think of a slice of watermelon. That's an acute angle. Next is the right angle. It's perfectly straight up and down, like a corner of a square. Right angles always measure 90 degrees. Can you find right angles in your room? Then we have the obtuse angle. It's bigger than a right angle, but smaller than a straight line. Obtuse angles are between 90 and 180 degrees. An open door forms an obtuse angle. Finally, we have the straight angle. It's a straight line, just like its name suggests. Straight angles always measure 180 degrees. Angles are not just cool shapes, they're super important in our everyday lives. Architects use angles to design buildings, bridges, and other structures. Can you imagine playing basketball without angles? The way you throw the ball to make a basket uses angles. Even artists use angles to create beautiful paintings and sculptures. Angles help us understand the world around us better. Today we learned that angles are everywhere. We discovered how to measure them with a protractor and met different types of angles. So keep exploring and see if you can find angles all around you. Bye for now.